Pisces, 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 Pisces. This is Pisces Sex Tarot and Relationships. Boo! Can I just tell you, I'm so excited I get to do this read because you hit the jackpot. Literally, jackpot connections, lovers, stability, friendships, community, relationships. I feel like for a lot of you, your friends, Three of Cups, ecstasy here, Ten of Pleasures, Pentacles here, leading you to somebody who's very grounded, stable, solid, sturdy, beautiful energy. Someone that's in it for a long time, not here for a good time, but a long time. Yeah. And I can really tell you've maybe dealt with a lot of unreliable, unstable people in relationships or even marriage partners or commitments. For some of you, could be a Taurus and or maybe you've been divorced before, Pisces. I don't know specifically what's going on for you here. But you have a beautiful read here overall. I freaking love it specifically. Ten of pleasures, sexual long-term happiness, relationship happiness. This is a unity coming in. And with the Three of Cups, for some of you, this could be different, but like more so friends connecting you to a lover, hooking you up on dates here. For some of you, you might be bisexual. For others of you, you might be meeting someone out at events with friends and stuff. And this person might be, let's get down to business, like bold and direct here overall, which I love. Mercury in the first house, I feel like they're very fun, very flirtatious, got good banter. Like they light up the room, is what I'm seeing. Like their aura is magnetic and it's energetic. And it's almost like people love that they're there here overall. And this really talks about, this person might want to have a lot of intimate conversations with you about their sexual identity, your sexual identity. So communicate to others with this and be bold and direct here. Spirit's asking you to do that. Don't play mind games right now, Pisces. But this is also you taking action, you putting yourself out there on dates for singles. For those that are in a committed relationship, your partnership looks great, overall. Lots of fun dates, lots of fall stuff going on here specifically. Out of my Astro Sax 1 and 3 deck, you got Taurus here. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. But this is like a big flame kind of energy. I'm looking at my candle and it's just huge, the flame here overall. And so it's kind of like you had no idea that this spark would come alive with this individual. This person might be really cute, touchy-feely, physical touch might be their love language or pleasure. 14th could be a significant date for you, as well as the 15th or the 5th here. But this person has really good quality taste here overall. They want to like wine and dine you. They want to take you out on cute dates. It is Libra season. So they might be tapping into that like inner Libra, Taurus, like Venusian kind of vibe energy. And they also may be very earthy because you got the nymph card, and the nymph card is really like fairies. It's another word for that. So this person might be very seductive, have a lot of feminine power, energy, attraction, irregardless of gender, erotic charms, spirits in nature, irresistible allure. I'm hearing going out hiking, sitting in nature, biking, enjoying the leaves, going to wineries, doing different fun fall stuff here. And also, this is like the art of sensual play. Like they might just be kind of like touchy feeling you overall. Here specifically, Pisces. I had to redo this video. I had to re-hit record. So please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hype, turn the notification bells on. Consider becoming a member of my channel, Tubu. It is $12.99 a month, but I get about $7 after that. Or consider, subscribing. Okay, I do lots and lots of videos, so I'd really appreciate you supporting your girl. I'm redoing this one, Pisces. So maybe you need to be bold and direct like that in relationships and sex and communication too with others. And maybe that's something that you're kind of working on here, and it's gonna pay off really big in the future. But I feel like you hit the jackpot with this person or these people in your life, and it's just beautiful energy. So let's shuffle out one card for Pisces. What do they need to know, please? Spirit, astro, sex, relationships, all the damn things. What's going on in their energies? Thank you. Trying beautiful. A strong sexual attraction relationship. Opportunities on the way. And it's funny because I said relationship because I don't always call it. I don't title my reads certain things. This could be with Scorpio here, or Pluto is retrograde. So maybe someone from the past or something during Scorpio season. This could be a very transformative relationship, a rebirth of your sexuality, your gender, your dating life, or your love life, and evolving here. So I love that. You could be 36. 36 breaks down to a nine, or the ninth could be an important date for you. We're in the year of the nine too, and that scorpionic energy is like shedding of the snake. So it's like finally releasing, letting go, and like putting yourself out there and becoming more independent. I will be doing a shamelessly shedding, like what you need to release during Scorpio season reading for all 12 signs of the collective. So make sure you are subscribed. But there's an opportunity here, so I love that. Oh, and the number nine. I love that I'm talking about 36, breaking out of number nine specifically. Moon in the ninth house, but there's a lot of emotional conversations and connections that you want to have in your relationships or with your intimate partnerships, or maybe just even about sexuality here. Moon in the third house, okay? So opposite houses. So moon, third house is Gemini energy, ninth house is Sagittarius. You could have those in your chart or packed houses here. This card says sex tied to spiritual freedom can feel like it's enough for you. Focus on emotional growth through exploring your feelings with partners. Open up. So Spirit's asking you be vulnerable during this time. Be vulnerable in all relationships and all friendships, even if you're single, and like tell them, man, like dating sucks right now, or man, like I really want to get back out there and date or whatever, but I don't want to do it alone. Maybe you want to go on a double date or kind of have that emotional support here. But there's a lot about exploration and exploring your feelings and emotional conversations. Your emotional intimacy ties to communication. So there's a lot of communication coming up for you in this reading, needing to put yourself out there, speak your truth here. Begin by sharing intimate feelings through open dialogue. Tell someone how you feel about them. So maybe there's some feelings that are coming up during this time in personal, like one-on-one relationships. And the moon card is like our shadow self. Sometimes it's like our darker sides or things that we don't always want to discuss. And I feel like you're kind of wanting a little more emotionally intimate conversations with people. And this is all looking really good. So I feel like Spirit's supporting you. Sappho. Okay, some of you might be coming out. This is in queer folks chart specifically. This is also writing and poetic expression as this asteroid. Sappho is also women who love women. So maybe you're a woman who loves a woman. Take what resonates with you. But you might also just be expressing yourself in love and celebrating with other people during this time here, and just doing some things. Maybe you're getting showered with love from like even friends or family members or colleagues, connections. There's something about that. For others of you, I do feel like this is new connection or new connections or a new connection coming in here. For those of you that are in a marriage or relationship, or you have multiple partnerships or relationships here, I feel like there are new opportunities maybe to emotionally open up or explore a little bit more about these kinds of things. So this is looking really good, Pisces. I'm grateful I get to deliver these messages on the High Priestess. Your girl's a Cancer, the Cancer card here. Some of you might be inclined to get a tarot reading done about this, be it for sex or love or relationships or just in general. Some of you could have Cancer in your chart. There could be a Cancer in your life. Pay attention to your dreams about different signs and synchronicities. Working with crystals to protect your energy could be really good for you. Writing about dream journals or different things that are coming up for you, Pisces, during this time. So tell us about this relationship opportunity. I'm so excited for you, Pisces. Oh, what's this about, please, Spirit? Ooh, the Hierophant came out in the reverse again. And you had Taurus as your overall energy. There might be a Taurus that's trying to approach you, but like maybe doesn't necessarily know how in a relationship and love and whatever here. And this might also be, and again, okay, we're only going to take the one that fully popped out. Three of Cups. They want to support you with something, or some of you might be leaning on your friends for support during this time. If you have been going through a divorce or Hierophant in the reverse, if you're unsure about like dating, or if you're even unsure about, yeah, I want this traditional lifestyle or marriage here, or kids or whatever. And I feel like your friends are really here to kind of hold you, kind of hug you during this time overall. For those of you, this opportunity, okay, we're not going to take all those. Jeez, you're really overthinking some things. You've been feeling it, Pisces. King of Ecstasy in the reverse. So some of you, this could be like you are lacking, or this other person is lacking some emotional intelligence skills. And I feel like there could be some frustrations or maybe some experiences with emotional or psychological abuse. And maybe you're just learning about some of these things. And you could also be trying to like figure out how do I move forward with how I felt. I'm hearing being bullied. And again, this is like a sexual attraction, and you kind of see this coming out from this person, or there's red flags or like a relationship that wants to come towards you. And this could be one that is new, but it could also be one from the past with this past energy here. Queen of Seductions. I feel like you're holding your real true thoughts back. Queen of Swords in the reverse, and you're almost icing someone out here. This could be a father figure for some of you, or a mother figure, a Taurus here, or even like, I really see you needing to rely on your supports in your community here. And the opportunity is like moving forward with some sort of message here and sharing it. Page of Desires. People want you to come out. People want you to come out and play. I'm hearing. People want you to come out and date. I'm hearing. People want to be in your presence here. But you're almost holding yourself back here when it comes to relationships. Again, High Priestess. And you might need to get just a reading done during this time. I don't know why. Someone definitely does because you're unsure whether something is solid. Where does this go? What does Pisces need to know? Thank you. Queen of Pleasures, Pentacles. Literally, you have somebody that is a really good relationship in your life. For those of you that are unsure of this is someone from the past. For others of you, this is someone in the future. For some of you, this is romantic. For some of you, this is platonic. For some of you, this is that support system. Take what resonates with you and only you, but this person wants to show up. They want to be grounded. And like I mentioned, this person's very earthy, wants to like get outdoors, be in nature, meditate, be around spiritual animals, get the sunlight, enjoying the fall here overall. They want to be very supportive of you and patient with you. And if you're kind of nervous to date, like you don't have to rush the process of this. I feel like some of you might be a little nervous about this, but Nine of Seductions, you come out of this anxiety, and the Moon card in the reverse, this could have been some sort of anxiety that was projected onto you from a parent here, or a mother with the Empress, Taurus, Libra here overall. And maybe this is something that you need to be able to release or really hone in on your shadow work, because the Moon card is you. And it could be like there's some sexual secrets coming out, relational secrets, a cover up, not getting enough emotional intimacy as well here. And then feeling like, am I actually wanted? Okay. The deep read. Okay. Emotional exploration, please. What does Pisces needs to know about this? Eight of Pleasures in the reverse. You've had a pattern, or other people in your life have had a pattern of not showing up for you. And then it's almost like when you actually ask for help, or you want something, or you need something, it doesn't go the way that you would hope it did. For some of you, this is spirit saying like a sexual relationship is impractical here because there's not a lot of emotional EQ. Or some of you could have dealt with a pattern of a person not being there for you, stepping out, or even like abandonment issues that may need to be worked on. Yeah, the justice card in the reverse. Maybe this was like a child custody case battle. Maybe growing up, your parents got divorced. Maybe this is something where you got touched on as a child and certain things had happened here overall, or a parent did that to you. There's something about someone receiving some sort of karma here. Again, you could be holding yourself and feelings and emotionals, exploration and how you feel about your relationships or your partnerships or your spouse here during Libra season. And I feel like Spirit's saying, don't. Yeah, King of Seductions in the reverse, because you're afraid you're going to be judged, psychologically abused, manipulated, controlled. So you're almost like hyper vigilant of like, well, if they say this, I'm going to say that. Or what do I do if this happens? Or what if, what if, what if? Some of you are playing the what if game in your head with this anxiety, and you could be experiencing a lot of headaches, Pisces. And I feel like you really need to just slow down. Okay, you need to ground your energy. The Chariot in the reverse and the High Priestess, Cancer, Cancer energy. There could be some troubles or issues with your car where your anxiety is like so high and then you crash your car or something like that. Or someone, there could be a fight or an argument. I'm also seeing in a car here specifically, and I'm telling you right now, don't be foolish. Fool card in the reverse. This could be on a road trip where you get in an accident or something happens here. So pay attention. Save any difficult conversations or exploring your emotions, like for at home or a private place or a private space here. For some of you, this could also be some sort of legal contract with a car here and maybe giving something up. For others of you, when it comes to sex, this is like a stalled libido. You're needing more emotional foreplay here, and you kind of need to trust your intuition with partners. And some of you just may not be ready for this specifically because you're needing to work on your confidence here with the Queen of Desires. Okay. Tell me about Sappho. What's this about for Pisces? What do they need to know, please? Okay, Ten of Cups, cute. So again, queer people card, rainbow, chosen family, things of that sort. This is also finding potentially your queer community. Poly, you could be swinging with other couples. So this is pure bliss and happiness. For those of you, if let's say you aren't queer or something like that, and you have, a couple lesbian friends or a couple or a marriage or whatever, and you're like, they're part of my chosen family. They're like, that is my family. They might try to hook you up with somebody here. There's something about that overall. And Ten of Desires, you're going to close up a major cycle where you actually receive two Six of Pleasures of give and take in these energies here. The lovers, cute. Could be with a Gemini. They could have Gemini in their chart, but you're making the choice and decision. Oh my God, Gemini temp. Oh my God. You have a lot of options, is what I see here. You got Gemini, you got Sagittarius, you got Taurus, Libra here. Okay. You could have those in your chart. But Spirit is saying be well balanced in the type of Empress Empire energy that you want to create when it comes to your family or your relationships or your love or your sexual connections moving forward. So you do have a lot of choices and options, but be balanced and do what's best for you. That's gonna, be the long haul. The Empress is someone that works for the long time, the legacy. And it's like, what is it that you really want, Pisces? What is it that you want, Pisces? Hanged man energy in the reverse. You're like, some of you are meditating on this and trying to figure out what is it that I want in a relationship, a marriage, a partnership. And I feel like that's going to be really good for you to kind of hone in on. But some of you do need to explore your feelings about like relationships and sex more. I feel like there's a blockage there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And there's some hurt from the past or past pain here, or maybe even victim mindset or mentality with the Nine of Desires in the upright. So if that's you, definitely work with me in 2026. Check out my Astro Sex 1 and 2 programs. These are all my decks, and you get all three of my Astro Sex decks when you sign up with me for 14 weeks. We start in 2026. Would love to have you here because I do see some depression here overall with your sexual energy and your relationship energies here. And there could be a lot of hormonal changes, mental health, influencing your sexual and physical health. Could have been a long time you had sex with somebody, or like hiding your sexual identity, or just feeling like, oh, like this is tough, or why is this so hard here? Okay. You could also have Leo in your chart. You could have been going through something during Leo season, maybe friends or groups of people gossiping about you, family members, whatever. Chariot in the reverse, even past like Cancer season as well. Where people might be talking about some things. So anyway, if you need to do some healing, Astro Sex 1 and 2, we talk about sexual mindset. We talk about relationships. We talk about blockages. We use your personal blueprint, aka birth chart, that never changes from the time you were born here. And that's why this stuff works for you. I've worked with people in coaching one-on-one with this, and people are just shocked. And we go through different healing exercises. We go through pleasure work, and we go through a lot of information where it's like, wow, just knowing this, I had no idea that this is what I struggle with when it comes to relationships. Or I had no idea this was my sexual mindset. Or I had no idea that I had these sex negative beliefs or limiting beliefs here. Okay. A lot of you may have a lot of countless romantic conquests, relationships. You got Casanova. No one's got this. So someone might be very seductive around you, like trying to seduce you and be on the prowl overall. Aphrodite here. Okay. And try to like charm the pants off of you. Aphrodite is like love, sex, and money here. She definitely had a lot of countless lovers. And Pisces, I feel like that's you though, with all those major arcana coming out. Like you're gonna have a lot of countless lovers. And that's why you're gonna have to decide what's the best decision for you here. And it's gonna be someone who you feel like a psychic sexual connection to. Like you just know what they like sexually, relationally, intimately. Here overall, Neptune in the eighth house. And again, you're ruled by Neptune. This could be an eighth houser, you could be an eighth houser, but learning to trust your intuition while maintaining discernment will help you with deep emotional and sexual bonds. And there's the emotional expression card again. You have a lot of moon energy energy here. And of course you do, because the eclipses have been expressing you, but this card is telling you to share your feelings through creativity and expression. So, love, intimacy, pleasure, and sex are all forms of play. Express your love through creation. So, maybe doing some form of like art project, artwork, Pisces, you're really good at being creative here specifically. So, maybe being able to do something like that could be good for you. Fifth house, Leo energy. Romance is coming in. Some of you could be getting pregnant. Some of you are pregnant. Congratulations. The fifth of the month could be an important date or day. Maybe you're a life path five, whatever. You have the fifth degree in your birth chart, whatever. This is joyful, fun energy. Could also be with an Aries here. The number 13 could be significant to you, but it also breaks down to a four boo. So Pisces, let me know what resonates with this read. I feel like you got the jackpot. I feel like you have a lot of options moving forward, but I feel like you need to be able to emotionally open up first in order to receive some of these options and like put yourself out there a little bit if you're open to dating at this time or if you're in an open marriage or relationship or just whatever it might be, partnerships. It's something to really consider. Let me know what resonates in the comments below. I'm very curious about like how you're feeling about this, how you're planning to use these energies too. And as always, make sure to like and comment and swipe left and then hype this video. It's completely free to you. Share it, send it to a friend, hit subscribe if you're new. Consider becoming a member on my channel because they get content first here. And it is only $12.99 a month, aka like $7 a month, like of what I actually get here. So anyway, Pisces, thank you for your likes, subscribes, your donations, everything like that. Thank you to all the future members on this channel too. Please support your girl with this one. This is round two. I had to record. The volume didn't work. Thank you for your patience with me. I love you, Pisces. As always, check the other placements in your chart. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.